This week's guest is the owner of Beauty Booze. I'm Rob. This is the Sarasota SpeaX Pre-Show, tailored by Tweeds. What's up, everybody? I'm Rob. This is the Pre-Show tailored by Tweeds. When you are looking to level up your style game, come on down to any of our Tweeds locations or check us out online. Should be a QR code, so feel free to screenshot and check that out for some additional info. Today's guest is Kris Ravenscroft, owner of Beauty Booze. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So, can you tell us a little bit about what Beauty Booze is and how did you come up with the concept?
Thank you so much. So at Beauty Booze, we are a spirits and cocktail company. We like to say that we infuse all of our spirits and cocktails with the goodness of goji berry. And there's a couple of reasons for that. So I like to joke that I got into alcohol by being a nutritionist, and that sort of brought me here because of my love for the goji berry. And when we were figuring what really needed work, we saw that it was alcohol that needed the effort, and so we started at the goji berry, and it did magical things to vodka, and here I am.
Amazing. So I understand your distillery is here in Sarasota. Can you tell us about how many products that you guys work with here in the distillery in town?
So currently we are just offering our goji berry, our vodka, our Beauty Booze goji berry infused vodka. We do have cute little canned cocktails called Beauty Cocktail that we will be bringing online soon, so look out for those. And we actually are working right now. This is a big exclusive I'm going to give you guys on a non-alkaline as well, a non-alkaline of spirits, which I think people are going to really love with our beauty point of view.
Amazing. And so for those who are interested, can you tell us about where people can find your product and a little bit about kind of your vision for distribution? Are you planning to go elsewhere in Florida, outside of Florida, elsewhere in the States? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. So we currently have an amazing distributor. We're with Gold Coast Eagle here in Sarasota, Bradenton, and Venice. We have just launched into Total Wine in those areas. And then we do have distribution beyond here in Total Wines across southern Florida. So we're in Naples and Jacksonville. We're located up at between St. Pete and Tampa, and that beautiful Total Wine right there. And we continue we plan on continuing just to grow this footprint as long as we can.
Awesome. Well, that is going to do it for this week's Pre-Show. Remember, when you are ready to level up your style game, come on down to any of our Tweeds locations. Check us out, tweedsuitshop.com. Visit us on Instagram at tweedsuitshop. Check out the QR code for some more additional information. Stay tuned for a quick sneak peek of this week's upcoming episode with Kris Ravenscroft.
I didn't want to jump on this right away. I was waiting till later on in the episode. But I have a note here somewhere that I've read before the show, and I rarely read these notes, but one of the things said it's a natural aphrodisiac. Not Beauty Boost, but the goji berry is a natural aphrodisiac.
Yeah, this is actually a story I think worth telling if we have a second.
Yes, we've got several seconds yet. Okay,
excellent. So we found that out in kind of an interesting way. I was formulating a cocktail for one of our events. I know.
We found that out in kind of an interesting way.
Let her at least finish the story before we go on.
There's so many clips in this episode, you could just stop it in so many different spots, and people be like, "Wait, what?" People can drink and not drink at the same time. All right, we're on the edge of our seat.
Okay, so I was formulating, and it's not one of my better skills, so I have to do that like over a week, every night over a week to get a good cocktail balanced. And it just happened to be a week where my husband was doing business meetings all week. And so all week, every night, I was like inappropriately texting him during his business meetings. And then by night 4, I was like, wait a second. Because I had been drinking my own vodka for 4 nights straight. And sure enough, I looked it up online, and goji berry is an aphrodisiac. So I can tell you that if you come home and you do not eat dinner, from personal experience, that yes, Beauty Booze, so if you don't eat dinner, you come home and you do a bunch of, drinking, which is what I was doing that week, it definitely is it's an aphrodisiac. So it's kind of funny. We didn't look up the attributes of goji berry. We were like, me, myself, and I was like, this is something going on here, and sure enough, it was.
I'm just going to be
honest with you. There's been other types of vodkas and liquors out there that have had the same effect on me, and they don't have goji berry in it, so I may just be unique. But Cheers to that.
Yeah, normally people say, will this make me more beautiful? And much to your point, like
it
all
actually
vodkas.
will, or could.
Well, we like to joke that like all vodkas, it'll make other people more beautiful.
There you go. And the point of the beauty boost, though, is that it does, the goji berry helps you maintain the elasticity and the collagen in your skin. So like that, not
that we're legally allowed
not
to say
that we're
that.
legally saying that Beauty Boost does this, but it does it more than some others might.
Absolutely a great reason to drink goji berry tea. Just sprinkle some on your oatmeal would be those.
Put the goji berry tea in with the goji berry vodka. Splash some ice cubes.
Oh, you got a Cristini.
Is that what that is? A Cristini?
Yeah,
is that what the drink
close
is?
To a Cristini. Okay. Well, a Cristini is essentially it's lemon or lime, a certain portion, obviously. Vodka, but Beauty Boost goji berry infused vodka is the best. A quarter of a tablespoon, a quarter of a teaspoon of some sort of, if you want to, like liqueur, like elderflower liqueur or something.
Got it.
Whereas normally you'd add, a quarter of an ounce. But normally you'd add like 3/4 to a whole ounce in that, but you don't have to when you're using a smooth vodka because you're not overcoming the taste of the vodka.
Right.
You can taste it, so it's so much less calories. And then either tea or water or something like that, and then
Love
a juice.
It.